Hi, hi everyone. Have a nice Thursday. So it's another episode of AMA session with W3AP. I saw a lot of people coming in from YouTube. Hi guys, welcome to our series. Please, comment where you're coming from, and what's your country. Would love to know more about you guys. And yeah, if you have any question, leave it on in the comment section too. So another exciting session. So today we will be talking to CEO of Tone Temple today. So let's welcome David. David, CEO of Tone Temple. Hi,
Hi, hello
wel-
everyone. Good evening. Glad
welcome
to
to
be here.
our session. Really happy to have you here today. So before we get into any, Tone Temple tech stuff, I would love to get to know you a little bit. And so please introduce yourself and what's your story? Please let everyone know. Yeah.
Okay, so my name is David John. That's my complete name, and I started as a musician. Being the Tone Temple CEO. I feel like music should be your core. So I've learned guitars, drums, and all types of music just to make sure that I'd be the right person to lead this infrastructure. So I'm here in the Philippines right now, and the weather is good. Yes, and yeah.
Good to know. I mean, yeah, welcome to our session. I saw some people in the chat. They're saying that they also coming from Philippines too. So welcome. I love
Mhm.
Philippines. They are very nice people. I went there and I cannot, you know, be more happy to be. They're so welcome. They're so friendly and hostile. Yeah. So anyway, going back to your story, I would love to know like how you. I know I understand you love music, right? But how you ended up, running a music platform like Tone Temple.
Well, I was invited by the founding architect to lead the company, this stone temple. Uh, she actually thought of this back in 2023. So she said
Mm-hmm.
that since we love composing music, so I created her a song and then she loved it. And she said, why not we build an infrastructure where we can enjoy the Web3 powers like the AI, blockchain, smart contracts, and all of that? So we started deciding to begin last year, 2024. And so I decided, okay, let's go work together on this one. And so she asked me if I'm familiar with blockchain stuff. And yes, definitely we are. Back in 2020, we've been studying and engaging into many blockchain startups.
Mm-hmm.
So Mirjalan is the founding architect, and so I'm helping her to really build this journey of Web3 music platform. So then from there, it began the journey. I mean, the journey began and it was fun.
Yeah, I mean, you totally new on Web3 at the time. Am I correct?
Did you say I've learned the Web3?
Yeah, so at the time, were you like totally new to the blockchain, crypto, or have you ever have prior knowledge to it?
I'd say fairly, I had that prior knowledge back in 2017. I've
Mm-hmm.
engaged into Bitcoin stuff, back then. So
Mm-hmm.
it was quite really an experience already.
Mm, okay, that's good to know. So how did you met Myrtle and everyone?
It's really that's a good question because back in 2017, we've met as a how should I say, as supposed to be partners at Black
Yeah.
Tides.
Mm-hmm.
She invited me to do like events, but
Mm-hmm.
that was not the right time for us. So
Mm-hmm.
um, back in 2024, that's when we got finally connected. But we started the blockchain stuff. I've known her because she asked me to join her ventures. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's very fascinating. I mean, Motto, I think she's very popular. I think I have known her ever since I went come into this industry. But
Mm.
yeah, it seems like you met the right person in the right place in the right time. So yeah, moving on from that, let's talk about tone tempo. I'm excited to know more about this. So, in simple term, right, what is tone tempo is about, and just it describe us what you guys building right now.
Yeah, in simple terms, Tone Temple is a revolutionary music platform which
Mm,
combines blockchain, AI, and artistry.
mm,
Basically, we built this to empower creators, to foster collaboration between fans and artists, and transform the music industry. Not just transform, but to really have the gist of the new Web3 stuff through music.
So this platform is like totally to support the artists who deserve their worth where they coming out with music. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sounds right. Sounds right.
Yeah, so that makes a lot of sense because I know that some of the platform right now they are not very fair in terms of a royalty going back to the artist. So for you as a CEO of Tone Temple, can
Mm-hmm.
you let the artists who are watching right now potentially what in it for them to use Tone Temple from now? Yeah.
This is the exciting part,
Yeah.
because for me, as I visualize what Tone Temple is and what it would be as a whole, is really fascinating.
Mhm.
It's there's so much potential for artists to really have their own economy.
Mm,
Imagine that, like building your own empire, your own economy. A lot of us in Web3 uh, leaders who are guiding us forward to the Web3 industry, we're thinking of an economy where sovereignty, decentralization, smart
mm,
contracts are at the core of what we're doing. So being an artist, a music artist, they will have all those opportunities to embody, like to be sovereign, to be economically decentralized.
mm,
These terms really are new to me, to be honest, because Web3 is really something new, and we're all together building our own terminologies to really qualify the meaning that for all of this that we're doing. So what's in them? There's so much for all of you guys. Imagine that Tone Temple being the tree, and then the potential to collaborate and to really how would I say, benefit from Tone Temple is like to be benefit from to have the benefit of enjoying all the branches of opportunities. So
wow.
I'm gonna leave the mystery, okay, for the rest of what Tone Temple is, so that
Yeah.
artists would still remain and follow us through.
Mhm.
You know the deal, right?
Yeah. That's really great. I mean, um, are you an artist yourself? Like, I just wonder, like, you come up with this idea, so maybe you understand the pain that they're going through, maybe. Yeah.
I should say being a music artist is like a lifeline to me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I grew up in a church where music is my daily course.
Mm,
It's like, how do you say? Do you like drinking water?
drinking water? Yes, obviously.
Yeah, right. Just, I mean, just
Really?
like a musician, you kind of need the feeling of enjoying the music. That that you want to hear and the instrument that you want to play. So that's the feeling, you know.
Mm. I mean, I love music too.
Mm,
And maybe a little side note, I think that for by far Philippines people are really good at singing, right?
right.
And so whenever I go to Philippines, I don't dare to sing because I would love to sing just spontaneously, right? But when I went to Philippines, I was like, I don't dare to show off my my voice because I know everyone can just smash me. Yeah.
Oh,
But what do you think about that? Do you know that Philippines people are very popular for their voice?
yeah. Do you know Morissette?
Morrison?
Morissette, yeah.
I'm
Or
not sure.
Charisse Pempenko. I think you know her.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I know her.
I
I
mean,
know her.
Charisse Pempenko is very popular in Korea. I have
Pyramid,
Korean friends who love
right?
Charisse Pempenko. Yeah.
Did she sing Pyramid, like Pyramid?
Yeah, yeah, I think she sang
Right?
that song. Correct,
Oh my
correct.
god, I
Wow,
love
you're
her.
good at singing.
No, don't do that. The chat gonna destroy me. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. So anyway, we out of topic now. Sorry. So talk about tone timbre.
Mhm.
I can see that you guys using blockchain technology on the product. So what is it? Why is blockchain is needed for tone timbre, and what it actually do to tone timbre to make it special and unique?
Yeah, well, blockchain is really a powerful technology. It gives you a lot of use cases, and it's a powerhouse. I mean, there is this what we call decentralization, which in the Web 2 we know that centralization is at the core of every industry, right? So
Mm,
decentralization is number one. Number two is blockchain gives you transparency,
that's true.
while at the same time privacy. you know, like
Yeah.
that's a hard balance. Being private yet at the same time transparent. That's
Yeah.
really an amazing technology. If something can provide that, we'll go for it. So blockchain also provides us with NFT
Mm-hmm.
models, non-fungible tokens, which are distributable, easily distributable, and it is accessible globally. So those uh, tech technologies are really attractive in Web3, and you can't really go far without blockchain nowadays.
That's
As they say, if you don't go ride the boat, you might go left behind.
true.
This
That's
is this is not for hype or whatnot, but that's just basically what blockchain is. I mean, it gives you smart contract where it doesn't need for manual operations. I mean, smart contract is really the best when it comes to entering agreed contracts like record labels and stuff. So we go for blockchain because it is the core of our technology. In fact, Sona AI is an AI made through blockchain. So it's
Mm,
really fantastic.
wow. Now you're
Mm,
saying talking about it, I just realized the same that you just said. Like, yeah, it's transparent, but at the same time, it's very private, right?
mhm,
And
mhm,
it is the future of the technology. Um, I can already see that blockchain is gonna be a thing. I mean, it's just gonna be like the money system, right? Because
mhm,
just because for now people haven't regulated yet, or
mhm,
to experiment it enough to understand it and to regulate it to the point where it's safe for everyone.
mhm.
Doesn't mean that it doesn't have potential. And I believe blockchain gonna be just very normal, decentralized, just gonna be like you know today's money system, maybe banking, but not centralized, obviously. So
Right.
yeah, that's very fascinating thinking about it. So for Tone Temple, right? Um, is all with all this technology and all this function, who do you who can actually join this platform? Like, is it just gonna be established artists who already famous or working with companies, or anyone, just anyone can just join, just like SoundCloud, right? I'm not sure if I can mention SoundCloud, but yeah, it's just like that.
That's
What do you think?
right. That's a good question because normally, if you would hear Tone Temple, they would say, "Oh, it's a music platform. It's all for the musicians only, right?" But Tone Temple welcomes everyone, especially musicians, composers, songwriters. Everyone who's enthusiast of all levels are welcome. So
Mm,
it's a global community. So imagine that. Meaning, if you are interested with music, that's good. But
mhm,
if you're also working at an investor level where you work with record labels, distributors, you're welcome.
mm. Wow, that's nice though, because I have a few friends that they love to produce, and so far they have been used different platform, but I would say that their royalty is not good, and they have some solid number, but it didn't come back to them, and it seems like it's very vague in term of the the ownership, the copyright, and all of that. So yeah, it's very nice. So they can just directly join on the platform. They don't need to go through any agency. Am I correct?
Correct. Correct.
Yeah, nice. So that's really good for the artist people then, right?
Mm.
So let's talk about money for a sec. So how do people actually earn from the platform, right? Because it's easy for them to, you know, insert them into the platform. Are there tone token or something?
Yeah, yes, that's right. We'll also gonna generate our own token, which is Tone.
mm,
Uh, so that's how rewards will be distributed. Royalties will be done through Tone. Yes, that's correct.
wow. Okay. So it's gonna be totally transparent because it's on blockchain. Am I correct?
Visibly transparent. That's correct.
Wow, that's so cool. I mean, I know a lot of smaller artists, they struggle, right, to get noticed and at the same time to get paid too. So, what would you say to someone who is making great music, right? Very, I guess, indie music in their bedroom, but they can't really get any traction. I mean, how could Tone Temple help them on that sense?
Wow, that's good and tough question for me to say, but but I guess we can't really define as of yet who's gonna go on top when it comes to their music traction, because at
Mm,
the end of the day, whoever gets the best musicality, the best song feels, goes to the top, right? uh
mm,
Now I believe what you're asking is the technicalities wherein you as a musician, you know that you can produce great quality music or great good music, and yet you lack visibility in the market, right?
yeah.
I there is this thing that I mentioned a while ago where I said that as an artist at Tone Temple, you would be given the opportunity to create your own economy.
Mm,
Economy meaning your own household of communities where you can distribute your NFTs, your audio music NFT to your
mm,
community, and then just really gain traction from that in itself.
mm,
And then imagine if you would collaborate it with another artist who has also built traction with his own sovereign economy. That's gonna be a huge number already. What if you partner with Cheris Pempenko, for example? Right? Me as a musician, I'll basically would have the opportunity to collaborate my community with Cheris Pempenko, and combine that
mm,
traction is just really gonna go boost my visibility on the market. So there's really a lot of potential to it. And we at Tone Temple, we are still experiencing the paths of mystery. And that really would give us a very much exciting journey. So I would say whoever gets the best quality aligned coherent music in the platform must go on top. Yes,
mm. So you're saying that there is a way for them to connect with their own community, am I correct? On the platform too.
that's correct. Yes.
Artists. Okay, so it's at the same time you interact with your fans and the people who listen to your music on the
Mm,
same platform.
correct.
Okay, that sounds good. So for the artists who wanted to join your platform, is this um is this platform available on in some country, or is it people from everywhere can join it?
Yeah, people from everywhere. Yeah, it's a global access. Yeah, we're opening it for global access.
Wow. Yeah. So I mean that must be very essential, right? Because music nowadays is cross culture. People listen to all sort of music. Heck, I listen to, I don't know, English, obviously, Japanese, Korean, Indian, Chinese, just all over the place, right? Whatever music is good, I just like give it to me, right? So
Right.
accessibility is a big thing in music, in general, I think. So yeah, talking about Tone Temple, I heard you say you guys also have AI, right?
Right.
So are you using what way are you using AI in Tone Temple to make it better or fascinating?
Yes. Sona is gonna be our MVP, and
Mm,
it's an AI engine for evaluating music.
oh,
So yeah, in short, it is a quality verification engine. So nothing goes live on Tone Temple without going through this verification process with Sona. That is to make sure that the integrity and the authenticity of every music on the platform is validated uh, properly. Not just the quality of music, but its rightful um ownership. Because as we know, there are copyright issues back then. So we're
mm-hmm.
solving that through Sona. Um, yeah, so that's how we would utilize the Sona AI as our evaluation or evaluation music for evaluating music. Yeah,
Wow. So it's just there to kind of like make sure that the music is not copyright.
correct.
And is it gonna be like, can it, because music is good for to each on its own, right? So if it's good for me, it doesn't mean it's good for you. So
Mhm.
do they judge how good a music is? I'm not sure. Can I do that? Do you
Hmm.
think?
Right.
It's just
Well,
subjectivity,
that's a
right?
good question. That's really interesting. I mean, interesting questions for me are my lifeline. I mean, really. I mean, it. So the question would be, is how well are we going to standardize quality, right?
Mm, yeah,
That's
yeah.
gonna be our assignment. Which I believe we're prepared,
Mhm.
because I trust my team. I know how
Mm,
well they work, and I also am working with our founding architect who knows
mm,
much about apps and building websites. So we have to talk about that, but the quality should be top grade. It must be a top grade global standard.
mm.
So that
So,
means we will not just be randomly thinking, oh, this one is the best one for the Philippines and this one for, there's going to be a, several testings that we will try, of course,
mhm,
because each genre produces different frequencies and, feels and the composition, there's really a lot of technicalities when it comes to quality standards. Uh,
mm,
Adding to that the quality of genres that the artist would choose for specific countries like Korea, uh,
mm,
you know, j- because like for example, for American bands, they usually would love to hear rock music, and yet
mm,
the Koreans may have to choose ballad. So
mm,
a lot of things would gonna be a good stuff to talk about. Um,
mm.
so we'll leave that as is for now. but the target would be should be global standard.
Hmm. Understood. So that's gonna be a lot of training for the AI to understand. I mean, like just for example, just for me
Yeah.
to understand the Sona, right, better. If the music is instead of like real language, is a gibberish, gibberish, like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
not actual lyric. It's just like it sounds like actual lyric, but it's not. Does it
Yeah, yeah, I have ever heard that.
qualified or is not qualified? Because I heard a lot of gibberish songs. I mean, the
Wow, that
background is good, but then now I listen to
mm,
the music and the lyric doesn't make any sense, and it
mm.
doesn't actually means anything. So, do you think that is qualified or not for Sona?
We'll have to teach Sona how to analyze gibberish music per se, because
Oh, that's gonna be
there's I think gibberish music have their own. Uh, is it already qualified genre?
hmm.
I'm not
That's what
really
I'm
sure.
asking
I haven't
you.
heard a gibberish music one myself. I
That's
think there's one in
what I'm asking.
Filipino, and I don't understand what they're saying. So,
Oh,
but
okay.
that's for a note for me. I'll take a note on that. Good question, Eugene. Mm.
I'm just thinking because I don't know. I have all this weird question. So yeah, on top of building your own AI, it must be a lot of because AI is such a new thing. It's developing rapidly nowadays. So what is the biggest challenges in developing Sona technology? I imagine creating something that can objectively evaluate music quality is not going to be that easy, right? Just like I said,
Mhm.
right?
Right. Well, your your previous question actually would be one of our one of our challenges now. I mean, that's
So,
gonna
so,
be
so no more other than that, right?
right. Well,
Is-
there's this thing that I think would be another challenge for us. That's um it's like defining objective quality without flattening creativity.
yeah, or you can tell that's gonna be a pain, right? I mean, like, what is
Can you
good?
imagine that, right?
Yeah,
Like
I mean, I
you
listen to a lot of odd songs, right? And to my friend, they sounds weird, but for me, I'm vibing hard. So,
eh, it's
in
like a
terms of what is good,
gravitational, yeah, it's like a
right?
grab, yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, that's really a challenge for me. I feel
Mm,
like I feel like sometimes I feel like it might not be easy
mm,
in most time when especially when I think of how is this going to be balanced in terms of creativity and objective quality. Well,
yeah.
that's in it for us to ponder. Mm.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I feel like the current music industry has been testing our ears a lot. Like they came out with a lot of creative music pieces and it still went viral. I don't know, like for example, can I mention a few songs name? Is that okay?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Do you know Cat Eyes? What was it?
Mm.
Gnarly? A K-pop song. Oh my God,
Yeah,
the first time I
I've
heard
heard
the
that.
song, I was like, this is not a song, right? As I listen, I'm like, oh, this song is kind of popping, right?
Mm,
So I think, that's what is so hard because it's so hard to tell the line where it's like, is this qualified or is it
mm,
just being creative? That must be very hard. But yeah, please working on it. We're looking forward to it in the tone
mm.
timbre. Talking
Okay.
about Sona though, Sona, I heard you say, I remember you mentioned about Sona Enterprise
Mm,
too, right? So what's the
yes,
diff? Is that for the big players in the industry or what is it?
that's basically it. Correct. Yeah, it's
Oh,
gonna be for big players. Sona would be the layer one engine for Tone Temple, but Sona Enterprise
mm,
would be the industrial grade version. So it's gonna
wow.
be for labels, distributors, studios. Mhm.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. because you're
Sorry
gonna
for the
eventually.
thing.
You have a dog? Do you have a puppy?
Yeah, yeah. We have
I
actually
love
have
that.
huge dogs.
I love dogs.
Yeah,
I
it's a
love
Siberian and a Doberman. Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be so cute. I have two cats, and you're lucky today that they're not interfering my session. I locked them over in the bedroom.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, anyway. Um, so yeah, I'm curious. How does Tone Temper compare to other Web3 music platform that we're seeing in March? So I believe I haven't seen a few platform that also working on the music too. So
Mm.
what's make you unique compared to all this platform?
Yeah. Well, what usually I would think of Tone Temple as not just a music app,
Mm-hmm.
not just a marketplace for NFTs. We're building a complete package Web3 infrastructure. As I
Mm-hmm.
mentioned, I'll leave the mystery of the branches of opportunities that we'll be offering in the future. But there's gonna be like a lot of opportunities that not other platform can offer. For example, we have Vote Key, we have nodes and fractional royalty revenue shares. The listening to earn is also one of the uh, best products that we're going to be having. So a lot
Mm-hmm.
of differences that can be compared, but most likely I would say that Sona alone would really gonna be a huge difference from all other platforms because not many platforms will offer you that kind of power.
Mm.
So it's a complete package. Imagine a tree with so much branches available for artists to enjoy. Um,
Wow. Yeah,
so
so you're
yeah,
here to solve their problem, to give them freedom, space of creation, and to also connect them with their community.
correct.
Thank you. Yeah. So with that said, I wanted to know also, um, right now in the music industry, they have so many issues that need to be solving. So what music industry problems are you most passionate to solve, with tone temper?
Industry problem.
Yeah, so music industry, like for example, I'm just giving you an example, hot tech though, but
Mm,
AI music,
okay.
right? Does that count as creativity? I'm not sure. How about you? Or what else do you think of your mind that Tone Temple would wanted to solve this problem within the music industry?
Hmm. I think we have to begin with the reason why we have used blockchain. Um, it's basically the lack of transparency in the
Mm,
Web 2
yeah,
uh, music industry, right? I mean, when artists, you know, create their music, they basically would have to partner with record labels, and
it's true.
when they enter a contract, the back end proceedings is not transparent. I mean, that's basically is the reason or the source of many unfortunate experiences and frustrating experiences for most artists. So I think we'll be solving transparency. That's one thing. Another thing is the centralization, the over centralization of industries, like the flow of opportunities only goes to the central um, sources, not as much. So beginners or small artists are not really that visibly available.
Mm, that's,
So transparency, and you may add inequality. just
oh,
just by the way I've explained the Web 2 industry.
wow, that's very fascinating. I mean,
Mhm.
that sounds amazing, right? A platform solve all of your artist problem. So,
Mhm.
what is the next step? I mean, what is the onboarding process? Like, how do I actually get started? Like, let's say I'm a for smaller artists and also
Mhm.
for like more established artists. Like, is there a difference? start there, or can you explain?
Hmm. Well, I would say there's gonna be an advantage for a well-known artist, or I would say an established artist, right? As you can see, being a musician, it's hard back then when it's not really hard because you enjoy what you're doing. So
Yeah.
it's like it's an advantage for established artists, but at the same time, the I would say starters wouldn't feel that they are being unnoticed or left
Mm-hmm.
behind because they're already established artists using Tone Temple. As I said earlier, they'll be given the opportunity to build their own community. So, as an established musician or artist in the community, if you still, if you don't know how to manage your community properly, it would still be a problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh so how would I say, it really depends on how much you manage your community at Tontap. It's how you engage with them. Doesn't mean that you are well established in the web 2, you will have the same traction in the web 3 if you mismanage your communities, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it's still gonna be um, a fair equalized distribution of opportunities because you will really have to lead your own community at Tom Temple. Um, yeah, and doesn't mean as well that you are using AI, doesn't mean that your music is less creative
Mm-hmm.
than, because if imagine if I am already a composer and I know how to make music, and I will
Mm-hmm.
add up the power of AI to suggest, the 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 rhythm, the depth of my music. Wow, that's gonna be powerful for me. I mean, it's gonna be speed and precision because now we're gonna go running numbers and buttons are everywhere for you to to really produce great quality music, and it's a global standard music. So wow, I could go on and on.
That's very nice. I mean, you can go on and on. We have all the time in the world. Don't worry about it. Yeah, but that's very fascinating to know. I mean, if tone tempo is like this good for the artist, like can you where you see tone timbre in the next 5 year, like not just tone timbre but maybe like how the tone timbre will be able to change the web3 music
Hmm.
industry generally? What do you think?
Well, I would say that hmm, it's like a no problem website is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Do you know that?
No problem. We handle it.
Yeah, no problem. You guys enjoy the music. You guys enjoy your community. It's all good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fancy and colorful and rich and quality. And all you do is to enjoy the music and your community engagement. That's how I see Tone Temple in the next 5 years.
So your job is just to be creative and we handle the rest, right?
Correct. Yes, that's absolutely right. Do you know the self-driving car, cozy feeling like thing? I've
Yeah.
just watched I've just watched Elon Musk launch that
Oh,
self-driving car, and I say, wow! Imagine you can sleep while driving. At Tone Temple, the feeling is like that. You can
yeah.
really enjoy your music while sleeping.
Yeah.
You don't have any problem with your royalties. It's transparent. It's automated. You have smart contract. Your music is global standard. Wow, I can go on, and I'm just really fired up right now.
Yeah, you're so excited.
Completely,
I'm so excited too,
completely
all of a
fired up.
sudden.
Mm,
Yeah, but that is super insightful and that's super, amazing to think of. Like if you're artist, because we already know there's so many
mm,
abuse happening with the artists where they don't get their cut right. It's unfair that they realize that their contact was bad for them. It's already too late and all of that. make it so scary to step into the industry. The tone tempo will make it, better, make it easy, and make it fair, so that they don't have to be scared to be, scammed by the
Absolutely. Yeah.
other
Although,
company.
right. I mean, yes, when I mentioned that it's going to be a no problem website, but again, going back to the reality, we know that there is that tree of knowledge of good and evil. I mean, you know that the story in the back in Genesis, right? um
Yeah.
you still have to be very wise with your choices, right? I
That's
mean, it's
true.
gonna be a no problem website, but if you kind of go run and do certain things that shouldn't be done, I mean, you'll have the consequences, certainly, of course.
That's just common sense. That's your
Right.
problem, man.
Correct, correct. I mean, that's your problem. We have the tools. We've given you all the stuff. It's transparent. It's secured, but yet you're running circles into, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I think that's just the problem. That it could be, it's your problem. It's people usually be like, it's not my problem. It's someone else blame. So that could happen too. But
Mm.
yeah, I mean, no, it doesn't matter how good your platform is, but if there is a bad person trying to kind of
Bad juju,
explore
you know.
that the system, then there's not much you can do. I mean, everything is a knife of two side, right? It's good and
Right.
it's bad, but it makes things easier, and it makes, it more accessible, more fair, and more transparent. That's what you're trying to do. So already very exciting. So yeah, before we wrap up though, I would love to know, if there's any exciting news coming up soon for, Tone Timber, so that people can keep their eyes out, like,
Mm.
any partnership, event, campaign. Go ahead and share for everyone.
All right. We've recently tried our website. We've actually launched it for beta testing, and it's quite exciting because it's gonna be a lot to explain if I don't have the screen yet. But if they're going to experience how the website's gonna be, it's very exciting. And we're already at the beta testing, so I think that's one thing that Tone Temple communities would have to expect to be launched further. I think mid this year it's gonna be live, and everyone can already start using it. We've recently
Mm,
made uh, meetings with partners regarding nodes, node sales, and the traction is pretty much it's going pretty well. So node sales is going to be another expectations to be, uh, I mean, good thing to watch for, because that's another corridor for a business traction for those who are interested. So yeah, our website, the app is undergoing updates. And what else? Well, Sona AI, of course. That's gonna be uh, the core, um, the backbone of all the experiences we're gonna be experiencing. Yes.
it's like a monk in the temple.
Right.
Yeah, to you know
Take note of.
take care of people and make sure no evil spirit coming into to the temple. I'm just joking.
Well,
So
Satan is
sorry.
going, at the throne as well. You might watch for him. did you hear that story with Job? When actually God asked Satan, "Where have you come from?" Right, and Satan asked, "Well, I've been going back and forth." I
Mm.
mean, that's just the fun stuff to talk about. I mean, you mentioned temple,
Name,
so I mentioned the
you guys
key.
should name the AI monk though.
What?
You guys should name the AI monk, like the monk, to take care
The
of the
mall.
temple.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The
So
the mall.
aside from silly stuff that I just say,
Mm.
so for anyone interested, where should they check out and follow along and stay updated? Please let everyone know. with the channel. If you wanted to shout out to, either X or LinkedIn, I'm not sure. Let them know.
Yeah, sure. You can follow us Twitter. Uh, you can follow us. There's a gold check right there. Tone Temple XYZ.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's for Twitter, and at Instagram you can also follow us at
Mm-hmm.
Tone Temple XYZ. And the website is it's gonna be app.tonetemple.xyz. It's not
Mm-hmm.
live at the moment, but soon we're gonna announce that on our social platform. Facebook, you could just type in Tone Temple and it's gonna show up right there. And what else? At LinkedIn, yeah, you can search for Tone Temple XYZ. So you
Ah,
guys will, yeah, everybody in the community right now, I'd like to appreciate your time for listening with us. And
yeah.
yeah, please uh, do follow us through, and then give us some likes, give us some comments, let us know what you think. Okay.
Yeah, that's nice. I mean, some final word from W3AP. I would have love having everyone to, join us in the next session too. And for this session, I think it's in the end of the session already. It's a shame that we have to say goodbye again. I mean, David have been really nice guest that answer all my ridiculous question.
I
Thank
try to
you.
be nice, in this world of challenges. We try to be nice as much as possible.
Yeah,
We have
thank you
we have
so much.
fun, and we have tears to ponder, but yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah, I can't wait. So anyone, if they want you wanted to check out W3AP, please look at I'm not sure if it's showing up, but check that QR code. Oh yeah, to follow us in the Telegram group. We also have an X group called W3AP. You can join that too. And for Tone Temple David side, please do join them. We are friends, so let's have fun. And yeah, I would love to have you or maybe Murder in the future coming into the AMA session again. It has been a nice talk, a very fun one. So yeah, thank you everyone. Thank you, David, for joining us today. Yeah, say goodbye to everyone. Let's go. David, let's say goodbye to everyone since he
Yeah,
can't say bye bye.
yeah.
Yeah, thank you
Everyone,
for
again, I appreciate the time, and see you guys next time.
yeah. See you guys. Yay.
All right.